Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's video, I am going to be working on a picture that I have started in this fantasy fairy portraits by Derya Draws, I think that's how you say it, otherwise known as Derya Draws. And this is one that I did in one of my recent videos. Oh, wait, I want to talk about my tea really quick. So this is still the Hardy and Sons tea, but you can kind of see it's a little orange because it's pumpkin spice. And then I added in some pumpkin spice coffee mate. I don't drink coffee, but I put the coffee mate in there, and it's really tasty. Just adds all of the nice pumpkin spicy goodness to it. So yeah, anyway, so this page, I started this page a little while ago, and then I did the eyes for my E is for Eyes video. And this book, so this is one of the newer, it's Create Space, right? It is Create Space. Yeah, it's Create Space. However, it is like a shiny, kind of a different, the paper feels different for sure than the regular Create Space paper. And you can see that the printing on it kind of has a nice, it's pretty shiny. So coloring on this is a lot different than it is coloring on the other paper that they have. And I think probably alcohol markers would work really well on this, but I tried to use Prismas on her skin, and it turned out okay. It's still not my favorite. There's a lot of lines that you probably can't really pick up on camera, but it's, like I said, not my favorite. And then I kept trying to use the Prismas on this leaf and was just like, no, I'm done. And then I used, oh yeah, so sorry. Let me say that again. Goodness. I used the polychromos on her skin. That's what I meant. And I don't know if I said that right. So I used polychromos on her skin, and I wasn't enjoying the process, so I switched to Prismas on this leaf and still didn't enjoy the process. Then I used Black Widows on this leaf, and that one worked okay. But I was just like, well, I have these Shuttle Art Pencils, so I'm going to try these. And then I did all the rest of the leaves and this brown part with those, and that turned out to be a much more enjoyable experience. So I'm going to continue to try to use these Shuttle Art Pencils. Now, I don't know why it is that way. Like I don't know. I mean, it is a very smooth paper, so maybe these harder pencils work better. I don't know. But you do have to be really careful about how many layers you put down. So I'm going to attempt to do her hair. And I want it to be kind of a reddish brown color. So I've got a couple different brown tones pulled, and we'll see how that goes. I need to verify that one is, yeah, okay, so that one is lighter. Okay. So we're going to see how this goes. Hopefully I don't screw up this picture because it's really cute so far. All right, here we go. I'm going to start with my lighter one and see how we do. So, hi everyone. Happy weekend. We made it through another week. This has been a decent week for me. I have felt much better, and I wanted to say again, thank you to everyone who sent me messages, left me comments. It's just the outpouring of love that you all have shown was just wonderful. And it's just, this community just makes me so happy. Okay, I like that color. I think that's going to be pretty on her. Yeah, doing much better, feeling much better. I got outside and got active. I've been going to my daughter's cross-country practices and moving around quite a bit at those. So that's been good. And I think that has helped. I still am having a hard time finishing pages. I just posted the other day on Instagram. I just posted on there for the first time in what feels like a really long time. I think it had been a couple of weeks, and I don't remember the last time I had gone that long between Instagram posts. So, it's like I kind of forgot how to Instagram too, because I forgot to add in like all the hashtags and stuff for everything that, because I know there were several hashtags that were appropriate for my page, and I just completely spaced it. I also haven't used my planner. What is that called? My Creative Companion. Yes, that's what it is. I haven't used that very much this month at all. I didn't make my plan. I just was kind of like, if I color, I color, and that's just going to have to be how it is. So not a lot of planning this month, but I am coloring a lot. I feel like I'm coloring an awful lot. I'm just not finishing anything. So, but I'm enjoying what I am coloring. And I think that's what it's about, right? You just need to enjoy what you're coloring. So yeah. Let's see. I have been reading. I really like this series of books that I'm reading, and of course I cannot remember. I have no idea who the author is, but the first book, it's a series of 4 books, and the first book is called Flamecaster, and it was really good, and I am on the second book right now. So really looking forward to finishing that one. It's interesting. It's a very interesting world, and the characters are well written. There's a lot of drama, but it's still good. It's good drama. And they're working through getting through it, so even if the characters are in a terrible position when you finish reading the first book, they're working to correct it in the second. So as long as I can get a book to let me feel like maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel, I will continue reading it. If it doesn't pay off, that's when I start to get a little crabby with it, but because I need happy endings in my books. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's really, I've just been doing a lot of reading, and then a lot of coloring, and then a lot of being outside and active with the kids. So I feel like I'm at running practice all the time. And yeah. Let's see what else I have been doing. So every time it starts to get even a little bit, like the weather starts changing, even just a tiniest bit, like lately it's been a little bit cooler here. And then of course this weekend it's going to be stupid hot again, but it's been getting a little bit cooler in the evenings and the mornings. And so I've been super excited because I'll have like a sweater on or something. And then I get, in my head, well, I need all new clothes because of course, none of the clothes that I already have will do, which they totally would. There's no reason that I need all new clothes. However, I have been doing a little bit of retail therapy with clothes. And I am not one who does, like, I don't buy like super expensive clothes. I am definitely a value, I mean, I'm not even going to call it value. I'm just going to call it cheap. I am a cheap shopper. I shop at the cheap stores. I buy the cheap clothes. And if it looks halfway decent, then I'm good to go. Like, I don't need fancy labels. I don't need any of that. I shop at Target. I shop at Walmart. I shop at Amazon. You know, I am not a big spender on that stuff. But I have been ordering quite a few things lately, and I've gotten some really cute stuff. I'm very happy with my purchases. I had also went ahead and ordered a Stitch Fix, which I haven't done that in a long time either. So that was fun to get that in the mail today, and it just made me happy. Like, I put on everything and it all fit, and I didn't have to try on 5,000 different sizes. And yeah, the Stitch Fix, I've not had a bad purchase from that. And I don't know if that's just me getting lucky, or, you know, the shopper that I have is just phenomenal, or what it is, but I have loved everything that I've gotten from there. So in this shipment, I got a pair of jeans that fit, which I was just ecstatic about. There was, because I haven't updated my sizes since I signed up for it, and they still fit. There was a beautiful, like, orangey pumpkin colored sweater, but then there were like little different colors worked into the fabric. And it's like, it was called a confetti sweater, and it was so cute. And then, what else? Then I got, I got this really pretty, like, floral blouse, and it's short sleeve, but it is one that you can layer, like, under sweaters or jackets or whatever, and it will be a good layering piece. And then, you know, especially during this time of the year where I live in the country, it's cold in the mornings and the evenings, but in the middle of the day, it's like you're burning up. So it's nice to have those layering pieces. So that was a good thing to include for sure. Like I said, that stylist was on the money, literally, because I'm about to pay all that money to keep these clothes. And then, I got the cutest, they sent the cutest boots. Just so cute. They're little booties, and they have like this cool, detailing on the edges. And yeah, so just really, really happy with that purchase. Oh, and, a really nice, like, dark gray and cream striped shirt. So yeah, very, very happy with that. And it just, I don't know, it just brightens up your day when you get new clothes that you know, didn't have to spend forever trying on and picking out, and that, you know, they fit and they look cute on you, and you just feel better. You just feel good. So yeah, I'm excited for those. I'm excited for fall, just period. I'm ready to wear all of the fall clothes. I am recording this actually on Friday night, which is a little different. I don't usually record in the night, at nighttime for these videos. My son has a cross-country meet first thing tomorrow morning, and then my daughter has a cross-country meet in the middle part of the day. So I'm going to be super busy tomorrow. And then my husband has a soccer tournament the entire day, so he's not going to be able to go to either meet. So I'm going to try to do both, but they're on completely, like completely opposite sides of the city. And neither one of them are actually in the city that we live in. They're like, you know, super far north suburb, super far south suburb. So it's all just everywhere. So it's it's a good 45 minutes just to drive to both places from where I live. And there, you know, of course, then my house is in the middle. So driving from one to the other to try to get there in time to see his meet and then get to hers on time. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to try. So I'm going to be busy all day tomorrow. So I thought that I was going to record this morning, and my husband surprised me because there is a huge gaming convention in town. And I know I've said this on here before, but we are 100% nerds in my household, and we like to play board games. And this convention is the biggest gaming convention that there is. And it's held, they weren't sure they were going to hold it this year. They didn't have it last year because of COVID. And there were some talks about not having it this year as well, but they went ahead and decided to have it. However, there were several companies that decided not to make the trip here and not come to the convention this year. And while, you know, my husband was a little sad that not, you know, some of the bigger companies that he really likes weren't going to be there. There was room for a lot of new companies, and he was very excited to see a lot of the games that they were bringing. So he usually volunteers, and so he'll get his badge for free. But he wasn't sure he was going to be able to volunteer this year, so he went ahead and bought a badge, so he had an extra badge. So I got to go and hang out with him today, and we got to be nerds and looking at all the cool nerd stuff and ooh and ah, and it was so much fun. I just had a blast with him. He's just, I don't know, you guys, I think I kind of like him. It's been over 20 years now, so I don't know. It's either like him or don't, I guess. Those are your options. I'm thankful that I still like him. Now, I don't like him all the time. I'm sure that there are times where I could, you know, I've said choice words or thought choice things in his general direction. However, the majority of the time, he's pretty friggin' awesome. Anyway, so we just had a really fun time today, and walking around, looking at all the crazy people. If you want to talk about, if you like to people watch, oh my goodness, that is the place to do it. It wasn't as busy, of course, this year either because of the COVID issues. So there weren't as many people dressed up in costumes. However, they were still there. There were still some people dressed up, and it was amazing. That's one of my favorite things to see when we go to the convention, or even, you know, just going downtown during the convention, because these people come out, they show up in costume, and it is gloriously awesome. The time and attention that these people, take and pay to detail is just amazing. And it's just really fun to to watch, to look at. On Saturdays, they have a costume parade. And now when I say costume, this is not like the costume that you would go and just like buy at the Halloween shop. You know, this is like people spending hours upon hours of their lives hand making, hand sewing, hand, you know, crafting these amazingly intricate replica costumes of the characters that they love. And it's so fun to see just the variety of people that are there. You know, of course you have the people that you think of as typical, you know, when you think of nerd, I'm sure that there is a stereotypical image that pops in your head. I'm not going to go into it, but you know, you take that image, you're going to find those people there. However, you're also going to find, like, I mean, some of the women walking around today who were in cosplay, like, they were just drop dead gorgeous. Now, I don't know if they were actresses, like, hired to wear those costumes for the day or what it was, but I was like, holy cow. I bet those nerd boys are in heaven right now. Sorry, that probably wasn't very nice. But yeah, it was just crazy. Now, typically the people that, the makeup of, you know, female versus male at the convention is definitely more male. It's very male-centric. I'm not going to say male-centric. It is dominated by males typically, but it's not geared towards males. That just happens to be who shows up at those conventions. I did like that I saw a lot more females working at booths and things like that. So that was nice to see. And it takes all kinds. It's this convention is all kinds of games. So it's not only like board games, but it's also like role-playing games. So it's a category called TTRPG, which is tabletop role-playing games. So it's things like Dungeons and Dragons and, you know, any of those like role-playing games that you have seen or have heard about. They're there. You can get all kinds of supplies for them. You can get dice. Oh, the dice, people. Oof. They're so sparkly and shiny. You think I have a problem with my sparkling and shining on my pages? You should see me with my dice. So yeah. And then, yeah, it was really fun. And then, like I said, all kinds of different board games. And then the art, it was stunningly gorgeous today. There were so many pieces that I wanted to support every single artist that was there. You know, and I think coloring probably has given me a little bit of an appreciation for like how much time it had to have taken to, you know, draw that and then color it and then, you know, all of the stuff. Because I know now, like I know how hard that they just worked to get all of that done. And I got so many different like artist cards and things like that. So lots more artists that I can follow now on Instagram. And I will be ordering some things for Christmas for my kiddos. All right. I'm not sure how I am liking this, but it's not terrible. I wanted it to be a reddish brown. It's definitely that. Ooh, that is, I just made that super red. I did not mean to make that quite so red. All right, let me look at my color chart and see if I can get, I wanted something a little bit, I don't know that I'm gonna have the right color in this set. Well, I think I'm just gonna have to be careful going through there. So I'm just gonna use this, I have like a pale yellow. Yeah. All right. Okay, I've got to sharpen here really quick. Sorry about this. All right, and these sharpen up so nice. So nice. Okay, let me see. And once you kind of get that color in, that darker red in there, you can't really lighten up with this color. I have my Prisma white here. I wonder if that will tone it down. Yeah, that works, kind of. But like I said, the Prismas just work weirdly on this paper. Yeah, I'm gonna put that cream down and then see if maybe that won't be quite so dark. There we go. Oh, I like that better. All right, problem fixed. So what was I saying? I was talking about gaming. Yeah, and then so that they have those board games, then they have like the miniature games. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those at all. There's like a Star Wars game. It's called X-Wing. There's like these, gosh, I don't even know, what was the one called? Shoot, I can't remember the name of it. These are games that I don't usually play, but they involve elaborate miniature terrain setups and miniature figures and all of these things that just kind of scare me a little bit with the detail and stuff that you can get these things in. So yeah, I don't do those a whole lot, but okay, I might have to come in with the black now too. I don't think I pulled the black, so I will need to grab that out of my case. And of course I have to sharpen it again. I just want to make sure that the top part there is nice and super dark. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's much better. And I'm going to go over top of that with some brown. There we go. Kind of get some of this color in here. That might have been too dark. I just want to make sure that the strands look... Shoot. Well, shoot. It is what it is now. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, the miniatures. Yeah, I still don't remember what the name of that other game is called, but it was just a crazy game. And then they have authors. A bunch of different authors are there too, so that, you know, they are very heavily feature like sci-fi and fantasy kind of stories. Yeah, I really had fun. If you guys are interested in it at all, it's called Gen Con, and it happens in Indianapolis every year. I'm hoping that we continue to host it, because I will be sad if it leaves our town. Yeah, it's super fun. People come from like super far away to come to it. So it's pretty cool thing, and it's great for the city. So that's always a bonus. Okay, I know I need to get in here with that. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Well, I gotta go with it, don't I? I gotta finish. I just have to finish it, and it'll be the way it's meant to be. All right. So let's get in here and get some more of these done. All right, so what else is going on? Channel news. Did I talk about the channel at all yet? I don't remember. I have a couple of new videos came out this week. So I had H is for house, and what was the other one I did? G is for glass. So those both went up, and people seem to really like those. I've been really appreciating all of the love from that series as well. You guys have been so kind about it. And you know, I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I think that's one of the reasons that I'm not finishing pages, however, because I start all of these little projects, and a lot of them are in, you know, pages that I want to eventually color, but I just haven't, I'm trying to stay ahead of the, I don't know what it is, ahead of schedule, I guess, so that I can make sure that I have these videos ready to go for you guys when the day comes that it's time for them to come out. So, yeah, I'm starting a lot of pages, and then just kind of, oh shoot, that wasn't the right color. Let's see if we can get that to be a little bit less black. Oh. This is not going well. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. So next week I have I is for insect, and J is for jewel. So those ones are going to be coming out next Tuesday and Thursday. And like I said, I am trying to get them on every Tuesday and Thursday, get those videos out. So all right. We have selected our color along. Woohoo! I'm going to be working on a page in Hannah Carlson's Tales from the Forest Kingdom, and it is a 2-page spread because that's what you all voted for. There aren't as many 2-page spreads as you might think in that one. I thought there were more, but not as many as I thought there were. So I have picked one of them, and I will get started on that probably next week as well. So those should hopefully, if they don't come out next week, it'll be the following week. But yeah, I'm looking forward to coloring more in that book. Such a fun book. This is okay, right? This is okay. I do like this pale yellow color as the highlight color, though. That really does help kind of blend everything together. Yeah, so these pencils work pretty well in this book. like I said, which was surprising to me because it is a these are very budget pencils. Like, I mean, I would call them super budget pencils. They're so inexpensive. And yeah, it was just surprising that they are working so well. I think the background I'm gonna do as like a little bit of probably like these. I kind of wanted to do these like oranges and yellows kind of as a multicolor background, but I don't know, maybe I should do something that kind of makes it all stand out more than blend in. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you think I should do like a complementary color background or a contrasting color. So like the contrasting color would be like blues or purples or something like that in the background. It always helps me when you guys help me decide what I should, how I should color something. Yeah, because I think this butterfly will have lots of oranges and yellows in it as well. And her, like the flower here and the flower here and the leaves. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should do the blue or like an orangey yellow. Okay. Whew. Hair is a lot of work. I don't know how Corey does this so often. I don't know why this is so much harder to me than like skin is. Like I can do the skin, no problem. It's just when I get to the hair, I'm like, ugh, so much flicking. Why is there so much? All right, it's not looking terrible. Here we go. I keep going. Let's see, what else is going on? That's really, I mean, not a whole lot else. There are several, oh, I know something else that's going on. I am going to be doing, next month, I'm going to be participating in Emily Illustrator's colorathon, the Harry Potter colorathon, which I am super excited about. Again, I'm a little nervous because, you know, I've only done the one live with Corey. So I think that I might be doing another live with Corey possibly. And I'm going to try to do a solo live sometime soon. It might be one of those lives where it just kind of pops up out of nowhere when I feel like I have enough courage to just jump on. So, yeah, I'm not sure when that's going to be. If I feel confident enough, I will post about it and let you all know, you know, if I do go live, but it will more than likely be one of those ones where I just pop up and be like, hey, I'm live. If anybody's there, come and watch. If not, that's okay. I'll just color to myself, which is what I do basically anyway on these videos. So, all right. I don't think that's looking terrible. I have my colors here. I just have to finish her braid. Yeah, what do you guys think? I hope that looks all right. All right, so yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna take another sip of this lovely tea, and I will link this tea below in the description too. Like I said, it is delicious. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me chat with you all and watching me work on this beautiful little girl. I think that's it. So until next time, take care, everyone. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.